Welcome back to a spooky edition of PTV. I'm Corey Gendos.
And I'm Summer Peak. Corey, do you know what the spookiest thing of this year is?
I don't know. Getting called to the office for a drug test?
Okay, well, that too, but I was thinking temp checks, mask wearing, and cleaning protocols that COVID has required. It's like a bad dream that you can't wake up from.
I hear you. It also caused this year's FCCLA conference to undergo some changes, as you'll see in our first segment. Phillipsburg is hosting this year's FCCLA District Fall Leadership Conference. Hosting this type of event during a pandemic required making adjustments.
It was decided a few weeks ago that our safest bet with COVID-19 would be to have a virtual conference instead of an in-person conference. And so we are hoping to have all 10 of the chapters together, watching the conference virtually, and then interacting with the guest speakers and the other activities involved. So it's all about leadership through FCCLA and how can you do your part to be a leader this year in FCCLA.
Take responsibility, develop leadership, and give service.
District President Braden Kopp feels these meetings are important so that members can share and reinforce what FCCLA is all about.
It's just important so members know really what's going on in our organization and so they can get introduced to FCCLA if they haven't been in it. Basically, it's in the name, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. So we help lead in our communities, we help be a voice in our communities, we help be an active participant in our communities. And I really feel like that we help the community the best and the most that we can.
For PTV, this is Corey Gendos.
One FCCLA activity that didn't get messed up this year is the annual color run. Kate Pocketbeer gives us a recap on that event.
To get some healthy exercise and raise awareness for juvenile diabetes, FCCLA sponsored this year's color run.
Today we wanted to be able to bring awareness to juvenile diabetes because that's our cause for this fall. All of our fundraising is going to that, so people who joined us today from the community made a donation to be able to go along with. And then students also did research during health class about juvenile diabetes, made posters, and then we hung them up along the route.
While some students looked at this event as a way to just have fun, other students took a more competitive approach.
I ran with a lot of other people, but I was just trying to stay in front and get in here as early as I could.
All Phillipsburg schools participated to make this event successful and fun.
I thought it was really fun to be able to get out today, and even though it was a little chilly, be together with all the students in a socially distanced atmosphere so that we could have a great time and not be as concerned about the COVID-19 epidemic that we're in the middle of.
Just seeing everyone get involved with it and having fun running.
For PTV, this is Kate Pocketbeer.
One more. Your eyes were closed.
You've said that like 10 times now.
Hush, it's for Facebook.
Let's just go.
Have fun! Oh, Karen's gonna love these.
The color run provided a good opportunity for students to get outside and enjoy the fresh air.
Ms. Dinkle's recreational sports class has also been getting outside to get exercise in a unique way. Watch this to find out how.
Mrs. Dinkle's recreational sports class heads outdoors and loads the bus to enjoy a different type of exercise.
Geocaching is an activity that you go on like treasure hunts, and you search for objects in containers hidden out in the wilderness, or it could be like in parks or historical places around the communities and stuff like that. Well, geocaching is a fun activity that you can do with families. I was hoping that the kids would take away that they can, on afternoons and on the weekends or when they have free time, that they can go out and have some fun with family or friends.
In addition to getting good exercise and fresh air, students also learn how to work together.
Well, it teaches the kids, to work with partners. I had each of the kids have a partner in order to hide their geocache, and it teaches them how to use their coordinates on their phone, compass type coordinates on phone.
I enjoyed the parts about going out and doing something different that you don't get to do every day and being with my classmates.
For PTV, this is Maverick Hedrick Adams.
A fun part of Halloween is dressing in costume and assuming a new identity.
And it was identity that was the focus for a special unit in Mrs. Side's English 4 class. Take a look at how that went.
In English 4, students worked on their writing and speaking skills while also learning more about themselves.
This project was kind of a culminating project for our identity unit, where they read stories about identity and how a person's identity is developed. And so I'm hoping that they learned a little bit more about their own identity and the people and the things that have influenced their life, and gain an appreciation for those things.
Not only did students learn more about themselves, they also learned more about their classmates.
I learned a lot about myself and what makes me me, and then I also learned a lot about others by watching their projects.
Students enjoyed many aspects of the project.
My favorite part was seeing everything that people brought for the project.
Overall, I think the students did well with this project. Some of them got really creative and stepped outside of their box and brought in some different things, and so that was good to see.
For PTV, this is Amanda Davison.
Can you please drive us to each house? What if we get lost? Or kidnapped?
I don't care. If you get kidnapped, I was kidnapped when I was little. Halloween's a rite of passage.
Okay, we get it. We'll go alone.
Darn kids, I swear. I hope 2020 toughens them up. Oh, my lawn needs mowed.
Hey, I can't believe he did that. Why didn't he give us a ride? What if we get kidnapped? Yeah, it's like, what's the male version of a Karen? Because that's what he was. Oh, yeah.
Bob.
A Bob? Yeah, that worked. Yeah. That worked.
Morning temp checks are a little faster now thanks to the new machine. Here's more on that.
A new sound is heard each morning as students check their temperatures on our new Safe Check machine.
I really like the new machine. It sure makes it a lot easier. Students no longer have to come up and stand in line and wait for somebody to put one of the hand digital scanners up to their foreheads or their wrist and click a button and get their temperature. Now they just come in at their own pace, scan either their wrist or their forehead against the machine, and it takes their temperature right away.
Students seem to appreciate the convenience of the machine.
I don't mind it. It takes a little less time than having to wait in line, having to go clear around the school to get to class.
For PTV, this is Shelby Bowser.
Trick-or-treat! You're all so cute. We got a unicorn and a snowboarder and a demon. That's so fun. So fun.
What are these?
These are carrots.
I don't like
No,
them.
you have to eat. You have to eat your vegetables even on Halloween. It's important for your eyesight. Tell your mom I saw a Facebook post. Happy Halloween. Oh my God, my kale chips.
Next house, there's carrots. I'm just gonna, carrots.
I really hope they don't. That's really disgusting, too. It kind of limits the purpose of Halloween. I know.
Giving carrots out to trick-or-treaters is just wrong, huh?
Yeah, I never like getting raisins or pencils either. But what is fun about trick-or-treating is seeing all the decorated pumpkins on people's porches.
And if you don't have time to decorate your own pumpkin, you can buy one at White's thanks to Mrs. Peterson Shea's art students. Take a look.
PH art students showcase their artistic skills while getting into the Halloween spirit and raising money for the art program.
The manager at White's asked us if we would like to create painted pumpkins that they would sell, and then it's a fundraising project for us. So we get all of the profits from once the sale of the pumpkins is over.
Mrs. Peterson Shea challenges her students to create a unique design.
I got my idea from my imagination. I love Halloween, I love spooky season,
So I did a little ghost that said, "Boo, did I scare you?"
I got my idea from the Mexican sugar skulls or the Day of the Dead.
This fun project was also a learning experience.
I hope they think about what is plagiarized and what is original. Hopefully they had fun. I mean, that's something I was planning on. It's a more of a relaxing type of project.
For PTV, this is Jessica Gooder.
You know the drill. Dump out all your candy.
We're fine. No one's ever died from eating Halloween candy before.
No, you haven't. But I'm still gonna check it, so dump it out. Just what I thought.
What is wrong with that one?
It needs further inspection. These ones are good though. Ugh.
That's suspicious.
That's weird.
That kind of sus.
You're right, Theo. Dad's taking all the good candy from your trick-or-treat stash is very sus.
Yes, that is 100% sus.
If you've been hearing the term sus, which is really just short for suspicious, suspect, you know, just kind of fishy, that's thanks to this new popular game groups of students have been playing. Here's more on that.
There's a new game lurking among us at PHS.
Basically, you're on a crew and the objective is to complete all the tasks before the imposters kill off everyone. So the imposter goes around and tries to kill people and eliminate people to win, and if you complete all the tasks, then your team wins.
I prefer being a crewmate because I always get stressed out when I'm the imposter, because you always have to you have to fake your tasks, and people can usually tell when you're faking, and I'm a bad faker, so I always try to be crewmate, and if I'm not crewmate, I usually end up leaving the game to join somebody else's.
Imposter, most definitely. Crewmate's fun and all, but imposter gives you the satisfaction.
TikTok actually told me about Among Us. There were a whole bunch of videos on my For You page, and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. So I downloaded it, and it's just become part of my life ever since.
As some play it just to have fun, others see it as a way to relax.
The game is really fun to play, and once you start playing, you just can't stop. I don't know it's so addicting, but I'm addicted.
I use it as kind of like a de-stressor, and so when you kind of do something so much to help you relax, you just kind of get so reliant on it, and so I always play it before I go to bed because it's just something fun.
For PTV, this is Liz Sauer.
The other day I saw something else that was Among Us, and it was definitely sus.
What did you see?
It was like another Mr. Bowman, only it wasn't quite Mr. Bowman. It was
Super Bowman.
Ben, are you okay?
Ben, who's that? I'm Principal Bowman.
What?
I like cat red kid. Never fear, your principal is here.
Thanks, man.
You got any work today for me, Kylie?
No, Ben, I don't.
It's Bowman, not Ben.
Whatever you say, Ben.
I could fire you.
No, Ben, you can't.
You're not 6 feet apart.
6 feet apart.
This is mine now. You now have detention.
What?
Now it's time for our PTV sports update.
Hey Panther fans, it's time for another PTV Sports Report. I'm Jeremy Ford. The fall sports season has come to a close for some PHS athletes. Our tennis team was the first to wrap up their season as JC Roth battled her way into the state semifinals after beating Kiara Farah of Wichita Independent in a 3-hour match during the first round, and then defeating Aubrey Manry of Larned in another long match in the quarterfinals. JC went on to bring home a 4th place medal, the highest finish ever for a PHS tennis player at state. Congratulations, JC! Now on to our cross-country update. One of the final big meets for our cross-country team is the MCL race, which Phillipsburg hosts each year. Ava Skimper brings us a recap of that.
This year, our cross-country team hosted their annual invitational meet along with the MCL meet.
It's fun to be able to host, and we've had tons of people out here today. It's really nice weather, and it's a little more stressful in that, you know, I have to be able to figure out how to coach and help run off the meet at the same time. But it's a lot of fun being able to see everybody's families come out and their friends, be able to watch them run.
The runners seem to enjoy home meets more as well.
I did pretty good. I think I got top 15 and I had a good time. I like home meets more because I get to know more about what the course looks like, and I can see more family and friends that come out and support me.
No one competed for the girls' team, but the boys did really well.
Sam Pinkerton medaled in both the league race and the invitational race. He was 6th place overall. Eric Moon placed 11th overall and received a medal. Landon Davis had a really good race. He did not get in the medals, but he improved his time tremendously today and ran a really good PR.
Eric Moon has high goals for this season.
A goal for this season was to improve my time every meet and try and get back to the times I had at the end of last season.
Our goals are more along the individual line of just getting better each race and trying to get a personal record and try to improve. And that's really what cross country is about, is going out there each day and setting that goal to improve your time.
I have improved my times from each meet, but I have not gotten my time back down from last year. So that's what I plan on working on next week and the following week at regionals.
For PTV, this is Ava Skimper.
Our cross-country team now has finished their season as no PHS runner advanced out of regionals. However, Sam Pinkerton, who ran at regionals representing Logan High School, did finish 6th at regionals and is headed to state. Good luck, Sam! Our volleyball team had a strong finish to the season as they were the #1 seed going into the MCL tournament. They hosted the Pool A matches and won that pool by defeating Plainville, Ellis, and Hoxie. On the following Saturday, they traveled to Hoxie for the championship triangular against the other pool play winners. First, they battled Smith Center and defeated them in 2 close sets. So, to win the MCL title, Phillipsburg would have to beat TMP, and that's exactly what they did. Phillipsburg returns as MCL champs for the first time since 2011. And last Saturday, the Lady Panthers traveled to Russell for Substate. Phillipsburg defeated Larned in quarterfinals, and they defeated Norton in the semifinals. In the championship match, they faced TMP once again, but this time TMP would claim the victory. The Lady Panthers ended as Substate runner-ups with a season record of 35-4. Good job, girls! Our football team is still in the playoff picture due to some key district wins. One of those wins was at home against Minneapolis. Eva Arment recaps that game. Take a look.
Continuing district play, the Panthers hosted the Minneapolis Lions at the Panthers Stadium. The Panthers got off to a slow start as they couldn't find the end zone in the first quarter. Minneapolis did, however. They led the first quarter 8-0. The second quarter was big for the Panthers as senior quarterback Ty Sides keeps the ball, follows his blockers, and avoids the tackles to go on a 44-yard sprint to the end zone to tie the game. Also in the second quarter, sophomore Devin Johnson gets the handoff and runs it in to give the Panthers a 14-8 lead.
The play was 33 ISO. I got the ball on the inside and ran on the outside for a touchdown.
Still in the second quarter, Ty Sides gets loose for a huge 65-yard touchdown run to extend the lead 20-8. The Panthers go on to win 20-15 thanks to a strong run game.
I really think our run game helped a lot. Being able to run the ball a little bit and then have those big throws to Kagan Keaton and Joe Ford are big. especially in the second quarter. District play now is looking really good for us. Started off a little rocky with 0-2, of course not in district, but now being 2-1 in district and we're positive in point average helps a lot right now, and I think it sets us up for the next 2 weeks with big victories.
We knew 86 is going to be big coming into this game, and we just did our best to put some pressure on them and got some pressure on the quarterback, so that helped.
For PTV, this is Eva Armit.
Phillipsburg takes the field again at Panther Stadium tomorrow night against Lakin. If you can't come out to support the Panthers, you can tune in to Panther Television's YouTube channel to watch the live stream. That's all for this PTV Sports Update. I'm Jeremy Ford. Go Panthers!
Welcome to my haunted hollow. Today I will be showing you all how to make my special bubbly witch's brew. Let's get started. First, we're gonna take what you people call ginger ale, but where I come from, it's rum juice, and we're going to pour it into my brew. And next, we're going to pour in our dragon spit. Oh, I mean pineapple juice into our mixture. Now we will add lime juice to our brew, or what I like to call ogre blood. Next, we will add goblin pigment to our brew to give it a spooky color. Make sure that you get that all stirred in. To make it all bubbly, we are going to add frozen frog slime, or what you people call lime sherbet, to our brew. And now it's time for my favorite part, adding eyeballs and human body parts. We have some eyeballs, some human hearts, some human hands as well. Now let's mix it all together. Ooh, it's looking delicious. Now let's go around and see if people would like to try our special brew. Perfect. We are here with Mr. Bowman. Mr. Bowman, would you like to try out my special witch's brew?
Well, sure. Drink it?
Yeah. How does it taste?
That's pretty good.
Wonderful. Hello, would you like to try my special witch's brew?
Yeah.
It's delicious. How does it taste?
Sour.
Just like you.
This school is getting a little spooky if you ask me. Everyone wears masks, there's a giant Bowman running around, and apparently there's a smoky witch's hollow somewhere in this school.
Yep, and the teachers have been acting a bit stranger than usual.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Maybe this next segment will explain it.
Hey Olivia, truth or dare?
Dare.
I dare you to come to school at midnight.
No, scary things happen in the school.
A dare's a dare.
I will go if someone goes with me.
I will.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for meeting me here.
You're welcome, man.
Check out. I found these keys and they're Mr. Bowman. Woo! We can go anywhere in the school. We in. Hold up. We gotta take our temperatures.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We good?
Am I good?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. Wait, do you hear that? No, it's coming from over there. From the teacher's
Oh my goodness, it's dark.
You still got Mr. Bowman's keys?
You know it.
Okay.
Yes. Test on Wednesday, everyone? Yes? Yes? Everybody on the same day is perfect. Yes. Yeah. Oh, run, 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 run. Go to the locker room. Go, 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 go. We can hide in the locker room. Okay, let's go. Hurry.
What's wrong?
I dropped the keys.
No, no. We have to go back if I know. But where did you find my bag?
Let's go. Maybe the lobby? Oh my god, let's go. The keys aren't here. What?
Okay, I have a plan. Let's go find Mrs. Marlowe because she never leaves school. Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Cheyenne! Stop! You can't go that way. You have to go the other way. Stop.
It's not even in session.
I don't know.
Mrs. Weiser, the teachers have got so bad.
Mrs. Weiser?
Hi, friends. Would you like to help me with my hospitality room?
I'm so thirsty. What the heck? We're trapped. No.
I knew it! Teachers do conspire to have tests all on the same day.
But not tomorrow because we don't have school. That's a treat I'll enjoy.
That wraps up another episode of PTV. I'm Summer Peak.
And I'm Corey Gendos.
Have a safe and happy Halloween. And as always,
Stay classy, Phillipsburg High.